Finally, War Chromosome has come back to gaming. Rather, game review. This is part two. This is part two. The final part. Let's get on with this shit. Now, something just came to mind. And yes, I remember what I was gonna say. After the video was done, I had lost my thought at the end of part one. I was like, what the fuck? Now I remember what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Anyways, do you notice something? Where is the fucking intro? Why, with the Blaze Blue games, the intro starts way before the screen comes up, before the press start screen on Blaze Blue, on every last one of them. But not this game. Not this one. But the game does have an intro. It does. You can either A, start a new game, play a little bit of an intro in that new game, and then you will see the intro. Or B, you can go to extras, even though you didn't see it on your first playthrough, because I noticed, because I've done it. You go to events. Even though it was my first playthrough, the intro never played. It was unlocked, which was funny. Shouldn't it have been unlocked if you played the main game? I don't know. Yeah, so this is the intro here. That should have happened. I don't know why it's like that. So, yep, shit. Xblaze, Cold Embryo. This song is alright. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a song because it has vocals. I mean, it has singing with it. Okay? Singing. That's a song. If you knock out the singing, it would just be music. I don't know why people say music is songs. I don't get it. And a white-haired villain. So, yeah, this is the prequel of from the Blaze Blue series. It actually takes place 150 years before the events of Blaze Blue. And that Black Beast incident, if you're familiar with that, it's about 60 years before that event takes place. So the Black Beast never happened yet. "60 years for the Black Beast incident and 150 years before the events of Blaze Blue." So that's how far back this game goes. I figure it went back around 150 years or 200 years or some shit. Because the times, I mean, that's another thing I want to say about this game. The setting is more like, it looks more like our world, like the world we're familiar with. Because Blaze Blue is a futuristic, and you got Kagutsuchi town. It's all fucking in shambles, and they got that they made that fucking long ass tower, 13 hierarchical city, that long ass tower to escape the Seether. If you're familiar with the story and the Seethers, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, sorry about that. I recommend you play Blaze Blue as well. It's a fighting game, you know, it's very great. But if you have played Blaze Blue and you're undecided about this one, I'm not going to encourage you to buy it and play it because if it doesn't tickle your fancy, that means it's not for you. You know. Shit. Let me see, where was I when I last left off? I was here, looking at the pictures in the gallery section. I was wondering what the difference between this picture and this picture was, but I realized her weapon is different. I'm like, what the fuck? Was it like a double pick? Was that a glitch or some shit, you know? Oh, yeah. There are no physical copies of this game on the PS4. It's only a PS3 physical copies, but I'm assuming the PS4 has where you can download it. I'm thinking that's the case. Shows you how well received this game was in the West. It's probably more received in the East, but over here we're not really into visual novels. And since that's the case, I'm surprised that a sequel, I say sequel loosely, was made after this game. So, which I'm gonna play very shortly. I just ordered it from Amazon. It's on its way. And yeah, but enough about that. Once it gets, I'm gonna do a video on that one too, because I haven't played the sequel. And okay, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at these. So these are the artwork that you get to unlock if you play the story mode. Of course, you know this is a silly one here. If you play the story mode, I still don't know who the fuck this girl is, and don't tell me in the comment sections who she is if you played this game, please. I do not want spoilers. I already hate it when I accidentally spoil myself. I already hate that shit. So please, no spoilers for me because I don't know who the fuck this girl is. I have an idea who she is, but I'm not sure. So that's what makes the story so interesting and intriguing, that you don't know who the fuck these characters are and what the fuck is going on and shit, you know. And here is the protagonist is fucking A. Let me light it up. Here's the protagonist protector. This when she first appears, this is what you see, you know. You know, her age is unknown, but she looks like she's a 9-year-old with breast enhancements. So that's my take on her. And here's the chick here. That theme I was listening to on part 1 of this video, of this review rather. It's actually her theme. She's the antagonist. Ooh, sexy looking antagonist too. Oh, okay. Let me get back on to review. That's my fucking hormones raging. Yeah, she's the antagonist of this game. Oh, let me. Okay. Okay, yeah, she's the antagonist of the game. It's her and 2 other guys. They're from the group called the 10 Sages. Very interesting. I ain't finna spoil the story from you. I was just in a fucking trance there for a second. Sorry about that. I get that way, you know. That's part of being a straight man, a straight freaky man that I am. Yeah. So these are they have fan service. They got to give us the fan service. This is my favorite. That's why I'm blowing it up. Oh my God. Let me stop. Let me get away from this and get on with this review, because I can stare at the motherfucking titties for at least 5 minutes straight and be in the whole fucking trance. This is a cool picture here. Damn. Wow. Crazy. Looks like Ragnar the Blood Edge on crack. But, yeah, Ragnar's a character on the Blaze Blue games. In case you don't know who he is. And if you know who Ragnar is, you get what I'm saying. Okay, these are the scenes. You can unlock some scenes as well. I'm not finna play them because they'll take me 40 fucking minutes. You also had a glimpse of the bad internet you receive if you end up playing the game. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. And I'm gonna get into that in a second. What else? What else about this game? Oh shit! Wait, no. Oh, this is your clear list. You can see your progress on unlocking endings. Even though, in order to fucking find out how to unlock said endings, you have to fucking Google the fucking route. Ain't that a bitch? Why couldn't they show me in the game? Why do you gotta Google a route to get endings? Why? I thought we were through with that since fucking Nintendo. Simon's Quest. Ring a bell? Any of you old school Nintendo fans? What about Could you have beaten Simon's Quest, Castlevania? Could you have beaten Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest without a cheat sheet or a fucking directions or what do you call that shit? A walkthrough? Would you have beaten that game without that? I don't think so. Ridiculous. I mean, that's the thing that angers me about that. I can't believe I've already got the website saved in my phone. I'm yet to fucking write down the direction of the fucking endings. I'm already working on one, which is super easy. All you got to do is read all the articles in this fucking toy thing. So that's the thing. Now, let's talk about this fucking toy fucking shit. Okay? This fucking piece of shit device, which was omitted in the second entry, and for good reason, people didn't like this shit, man. Instead of like Blaze Blue, you just choose 2 different dialogues. You choose one dialogue, the story goes one way. You choose another dialogue option or direction, the story will go another way. No, that's too easy and too much fun. They had to develop the toy fucking system, mechanic, whatever you want to fucking call it. With all these items, with all these fucking, as you can see, Shinya, all this shit pops up on the toy thing. You got to ignore some and read others. Sometimes you read them all, which I'm working on now. I'm trying to read every last one of them because my first walkthrough, I made the fucking mistake. I should have listened to the advice that I got on Google where they recommended you read them all your first run, you know, when you first play the game. But I didn't. I read only some of them because all the checks are the ones I've read. All the ones who aren't checked, they're just blank boxes I'm yet to read, which I should have read in the first time I played through, but I didn't. But at least I got an ending. Yeah, I got an ending, all right. A fucking bad ending. A very bad ending. So, as was recommended to me, and I'm going to recommend it to you as well, you read every last fucking article on your way through. Why? Because when you play the game again, you won't get the bad ending, by the way. When you play the game again, I gotta show you. Let me start up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn off autosave for the sake of this review, because I'm gonna start. Oh shit! Wait a minute. I'm gonna turn off autosave. Okay, the autosave is off. Okay, I'm gonna start a new game. I'm gonna show you this toy. Hold on. I don't need to start a new game. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't need to start a new game. Wait a minute. No. God damn it. No, I don't need to start a new game. Oh my God. Well, anyway, this is the beginning. This is the opening, of course, of the main game. Like I say, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, apparently this is a dream the protagonists have been having over and over again. Shit, what the fuck? And that's the beginning. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, this is the mysterious girl right here. But yeah, I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to show you the toy machine. That's the purpose of me doing this. I'm gonna put autosave back on. Fuck this shit, man. I'm finna load my game up. Okay. Wait. Whoa. No. Oh, no. I'm not overwriting my game. What the fuck, man? Excuse me, viewers. I'm putting autosave back on. Fuck this shit. So I'm finna open up my game. Damn. Wasted more fucking time. Yeah, better say fucking load. I'm not even that far in the game. Like I said, I just started over. And sometimes if you get further enough in the game, well, they play my favorite theme. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, I got excited when I heard that music. Anyways, if you get farther enough in the game and you try to load your game, and you have the option to go through a recap of what happened so far in the story. So yeah, you don't have to look at it, but it's an option. I always look at it myself, and plus you get to unlock that shit in the gallery mode. Okay, this is the fucking toy system. See, all these are this like a device that they have, and all these articles will pop up in the system that will interest them. Because personally, if I had a toy system, what will pop up for me is fucking porn and anime girls and fucking video game related shit. Maybe some biblical shit too, but that's the type of shit that will pop up in my toy device. But this is not me. This is Toya. Current events and shit like that, that's what interests him. So in this toy device will pop up this type of shit. And you have to read all these fucking articles, man, in order to unlock, I should say. Because had I read all the articles, they will have faces of the characters like right here in this area here. About a read more thing. They will have faces of the characters, so because if you aiming towards the ending, you have to pay attention to those characters. You have to read what they read pretty much, you know. So this is read by my character here. And this one is read by my character right here. So if I'm trying to unlock an ending, I don't supposed to read those. If I'm trying to unlock a specific character's ending, I can't read those because they haven't read it. But you may ask, why chromosome? Why do you need a guide then? You already got the faces to guide you to the ending. Aha, let me explain it. There is one ending that's unlocked. You have to read all the articles. You have to read all the articles the first time. And then when you get to chapter 6, how you supposed to know that? How you supposed to know that, right? When you get to chapter 6, you read the article. You have to read certain articles that character read. However, not all endings are unlocked like that. They're all different. So you do need to Google how to get the endings. I mean, it's not that much writing. You could copy it. It's not that much. I'm finna do it later on or tomorrow or something like that. But the ending I'm working on now is actually her ending here. And all you have to do is read every single fucking article that comes up in the toy device. Fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, I do this shit with Silent Hill. If I'm trying to unlock an ending in Silent Hill, a certain ending, I have to follow that shit specifically. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. But why do I have to do this shit again with another game? Why? That's why I'm so glad the next title did away with that shit, man. Ugh. It's just fucking crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, so the game is only on PlayStation. It's exclusively PlayStation. There are no Xbox titles, which is pretty fucked up because if you play Blaze Blue, I feel bad for you Xbox owners, because if you play Blaze Blue on Xbox and you may have played this game, you can't. Just enjoy your Blaze Blue games, even though this is a fucking prequel. Even though this is a prequel, despite that, if you own an Xbox, you can't play this. That's what makes PC better than consoles. Because when you have a PC, you don't have to worry about no fucking exclusive. You can play any motherfucking game that comes on there. You don't have to say, oh shit, I can't play that game because I don't got that certain system. Not with PC. You can play them all, baby. And plus, they have a plethora of games that are only exclusive to PC. So, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and yes, this game is also on PC. Personal computer. So, yeah, it came out about a year after it came out on the PS3. So if you have a PS4, PS5 is not out yet. But if you have a PS4, you're not going to be able to find a physical copy of this, unfortunately. If you're interested, if you have a PS3, by all means, get a physical copy. Because I paid under $10 for a brand new copy of this game on Amazon. And the second one, I paid about $18 for it. So, brand new, by the way. So they're pretty reasonable price. If you want to go for a used one that's in good condition or very good condition, you might pay about $8, maybe $11 for it, something like that. But if you're into that download stuff, I mean, hopefully that's what I want to say too. Hopefully they have it where you can download from the PlayStation Store and play it on your PS4. I don't know if they have that or not, but you can check. You can see if you can do it that way. You have to play it digitally. So, I mean, it's also on PS Vita. I never liked it handheld, so I wasn't gonna fuck with that anyway. So, I never liked it handhelds. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for that part. Yeah, you gotta Google a guide to unlock the endings. You know, I mean, you got to, Google a guide. I mean, it's not that hard. You just type in Xblaze. Maybe you could type in Xblaze code Embryo, endings, something like that. I typed in, you'll find it. Find you a guide, and then it'll show you how to get all these fucking endings. I think it's about 9 endings to this game. You know, like I said before, it's not a lot of It's not a lot to remember, you know what I'm saying? But write it down so you can make sure you're on the right track. Because one person actually got the wrong ending because they fucked up they read an article they wasn't supposed to read early on in the game. So they got one ending as opposed to the one they was reaching for. So, let me see, what else did I write here? Yeah, I pretty much covered everything about this fucking toy system. I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the this is Xblaze code Embryo for the PS3, and basically that's it for my review. I mean, like I said, the characters I like the characters in the game. The only character I kind of don't like is the protagonist, to be honest, because he's a fucking airhead, retarded idiot. You know, he really is. Really airhead, retarded idiot. I mean, I swear to God, if this character was played by a fucking 10-year-old boy, you would not think nothing is wrong with him. You won't. You won't. That's how dense this character is. And he's supposed to be 16. 16 acting like this. But you'll find out once you play the game. And you might like the character. If you do, I like him. There's some aspects that he has that I like. You know what I'm saying? It's like the best thing to describe him is that he's brave but stupid. Put it that way. He's foolish. I mean, it's good to be brave and to protect people that you love. But recognize if you can't beat this, if you can't recognize the fact that can you beat this person in a fight? You know what I'm saying? Don't just jump in and say, oh, you know, because he almost got fucking killed at one point in this game for being a fucking fool. But the guy had enough mercy to just knock his ass out. I mean, this dude is fucking badass. There's no way in the world I'll try to get in this way. I'm like, dude, do your fucking thing. You know? So yeah, man. In fact, let me show you what he looks like. I think I got a picture of him. Fuck it, might as well show you. Before I cut this video. It's already over fucking 20 minutes. Wasn't trying to go that long. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the events. Hold on. Steals. This is him right here. It's like, ask yourself. Ask yourself, honestly. Would you try to get in this guy's way, man? Look at them weapons. Look at those blades. Would you try to get in this guy's way? No. No fucking way. No fucking way. But this skinny motherfucker, this skinny, petite, lithe motherfucker end up getting in his way and shit. It's like, dude, I get the intent, but don't be a fool, man. Do not be a fucking fool. So, let me end this video and try to work on this fucking ending that I'm trying to work on that I should have did before. As I said, once again, if you're playing this game, if you're going to play this game, make sure you read every single toy article that comes up. And yes, the game will remind you if it updates. It will remind you of that. Your controller's going to vibrate. It's going to be like a chime. And your controller's going to vibrate. So that means it's updated, so read all that shit. I should have done it, but I chose not to listen. I was like, fuck it, I'll just read some of them, you know. Stupid ass. My dumb ass. And I'm talking about here I am talking about the main character. You know what I'm saying? How ironic. All right, this is it for my video. This is Wild Chromosome signing out. Anything I left out, I will leave it in the comment section. If I left anything out about this game during this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice life. And this is Wild Chromosome signing out. Peace and love.